Hey, fantasy readers. You know, if we were at school, I'd be sitting next to you and looking at what you were jotting, and I'd have you turn in your black and white notebooks and give you feedback. I'd have mini lessons with groups of kids who were struggling with that and highlight the work of kids who were doing a really great job. And I also have a big collection of work from kids in the past that have written about their fantasy books. So we would put them out on the table and you'd walk around and read them and we'd talk about what you noticed. So I made photographs of those, and I'd like you to pause this video here and take a look at what I've put down below for you to look at. These are the jots from kids in the past in their black and white notebooks. And I want you to you probably won't even be able to read them very well. Look at how much they wrote. Look at the kind of things they were writing about. Look how they set up their pages. So come back to me when you've done that work. Okay, so do you see how much they're writing? Maybe you are too. Maybe you are. And I would highlight your work to the class. But maybe it's hard for you to be jotting down and thinking about big ideas and growing them on paper. And this might be an inspiration to you. This is the kind of work that fourth graders do at the end of the year. It's super important. One of the things that I highlighted was a student who compared two characters. Like there were kind of two main characters, and they put each name on the top of the page, and then they wrote about them and then talked about why that was important. Another person came up with this idea that the whole book was like a Christian Bible story, an allegory, and each of the characters had a Bible part. And that is pretty rich and deep writing, and they wrote about which character would be in the Bible and why. And wow, how powerful, right? And there was also somebody who was writing about the rules and the setting, and I'm sure that that's the kind of work that you're familiar with. I've been talking about that a lot. And then why that's important to the story. How does it affect the character? If the rules say that you can never leave the castle and you're the king, how does that affect the king and how the king rules in Del Toro Quest? It's really important. I don't give you frivolous work to do. I only give you work that will help you to grow ideas and understand your books. One thing you could do today that would be pretty cool is to turn to the first jot you did this year in your black and white notebook. Yep, look at that. And then look at what you've been doing recently and see the growth there, because I'm sure that your ideas are stronger and more powerful and more grounded in the book with text, evidence, and you're writing things like this is important because, or this makes me realize, or now I'm noticing, because those are the kind of things that your teacher will want you to do in fifth grade. And so I just wanted to talk today about jots and how important they are, and that it's really hard to do this work when you're by yourself, and I get that, but you could talk to yourself in your black and white notebook and grow some ideas. If you want to share those ideas with us by taking pictures and posting them in our classroom, we would all love to see what you're doing. We really would. Okay, grow some big ideas about your books. That's your work. Take care. Bye-bye.